This is IGN. The John Wick spinoff Ballerina stumbles. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, the first trailer for One Piece Season 2 is here, and so is confirmation that Netflix is bringing back its live-action anime adaptation for Season 3. The streaming mega company debuted its new video as part of the annual One Piece Day celebration in Tokyo. It's a 1-minute sneak peek at what Netflix subscribers can expect from the next chapter of Monkey D. Luffy's live-action journey ahead of Season 2's premiere next year. This first look at One Piece Season 2 highlights more of the characters and moments from the original manga by Eiichiro Oda that the show pulls from. There's plenty to chew on in the trailer, which comes in at a little more than 1 minute long, but fans do still have to wait for a firm release date for Season 2. Netflix is at least feeling confident in its treasure hunt for more live-action anime content, as the end of the One Piece Season 2 trailer comes with confirmation that the Straw Hat Pirate crew will be back for Season 3 soon. One Piece Season 2 has yet to receive a release date, but is expected to set sail sometime in 2026. That'll put it out nearly 3 years since the arrival of the first season, so don't expect to hear much about Season 3 too soon. While we wait for updates, you can check out a handful of One Piece Season 2 set images that were published last year and more at IGN.com. And DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn has stepped in to shut down rumors that Robin will appear in the Batman 2, now that writers Matt Reeves and Mattson Tomlin have finally turned in their script. Fans first latched onto the hope that the boy wonder would play a part in the upcoming Robert Pattinson-led Batman sequel following a report from Jeff Snyder. At the time, Snyder claimed to have learned details about the Batman 2 script, explaining that at least one version of Robin would show up. Many were already skeptical about how Robin would operate in Reeves and Tomlin's gritty take on Gotham, with Gunn now doing his best to douse the flames entirely. In a post on Threads, he calls the rumor nonsense, adding that only a limited number of people on the planet have even had the chance to read the newly turned-in script. "Guys, please stop believing this nonsense," the DC head said. "I think 6 of us have read the script. No one knows anything about the Batman 2. Reeves, who is also attached as director for the Batman 2, turned in the script for his sequel June 27, 2025, nearly 3 years removed from the original movie's premiere. In other words, it makes sense that such a high-profile script has been seen by so few since being handed in a little more than 1 month ago. There's no doubt Gunn and company are keeping the Batman 2's long-in-development script and story under lock and key as it aims to begin shooting in spring 2026. A disappointing performance from John Wick spinoff Ballerina has left TV and movie production company Lionsgate facing a $94 million quarterly net loss. The Ana de Armas starring film opened on June 6 to positive reviews, though failed to match the box office of the main John Wick movies. Set between John Wick Chapter 3 and 4, Ballerina introduces de Armas' character Eve Macaro as a dancer-turned-assassin and features appearances by numerous John Wick regulars such as Ian McShane, Angelica Houston, and, in his final screen appearance, the late Lance Reddick. Ballerina even features John Wick himself, Keanu Reeves, though only in a small role. And despite this appearance featuring in pre-release trailers, it seems the actor's guest spot wasn't enough to convince the franchise's usual crowds to turn up at theaters. Ballerina ended its worldwide box office run on $132 million versus a reported budget of $90 million. By comparison, John Wick Chapter 4 made $447.3 million on a budget of $100 million. Reacting to the company's latest financial results, Lionsgate boss John Feltheimer said the company was taking a number of important steps toward returning to solid growth in fiscal 2027, with a trio of major film tentpoles set for the coming financial year, in addition to an increased number of scripted TV series, Variety reported. Upcoming Lionsgate productions include a fresh Hunger Games movie adaptation based on the franchise's latest prequel novel, Sunrise on the Reaping, as well as a 2-part sequel to The Passion of the Christ. No spoilers. As for the John Wick franchise, it remains unclear how Ballerina's performance will impact plans for its future, or the previous suggestion that the film could get a sequel. 2 additional John Wick spin-offs are already in development, including a franchise prequel and a side story featuring Donnie Yen's character of Kane. There are also plans for a full John Wick Chapter 5, though this still seems some way off. Last month, director Chad Stahelski said he was still trying to work out a story for the sequel in order to work around the climactic ending of John Wick Chapter 4. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console, and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.